Welcome back, everyone, to the next installment of Elden Ring Shadow of the Erdtree. We're back in Morth Ruins. We have our little cross, we have our Empyrean Blood Virgin, and we have this mysterious figure. If you will pardon me for a moment, let's do it. Oh, what? Okay, Dryleaf Dane, I activated boss fight. That's awesome. This guy's stamina damage is severe. Damn. This guy's interesting. No way. Got the bleed anyway. Comes back to him as well. Gotta watch out for that. We're almost there. Nice. That was amazing. That slick jump. Okay. Got him. That's it. Dryleaf Arts. Dane's hat. And there's a message. A technique for hand-to-hand combat without the aid of a weapon. This martial art combines fist strikes and kicks. The teachings of a group of spiritual seekers known as the Dryleaf Sect, revealed only to those of worthy valor and character. The practice of this martial art marks the dawn of an ascetic's journey. Palm Blast. Well, we've seen that. Skill of the spiritual seekers, known as the Dryleaf Sect, imbues hand with energy before using a palm strike to unleash an explosive blast. The already formidable power and impact can be bolstered by charging the attack. Oh, I noticed. The sun-faded and slightly soiled hat of Dryleaf Dane. Worn low over the eyes, it obscures the wearer's vision. Meeting the gaze of another can overcome the senses, often leading to the downfall of those who would walk the noble and solitary seeker's path. Okay, and grow not complacent. Continue to temper your strength. Okay, thanks, Dane. Let's see what I can find from Morth Ruins. Different way to go, maybe. Well, there's an item. Shadow Realm Room 3, I'll take it. Well, let's head back to that area one more time because I'm not done exploring it. There's my runes. I don't care as much about them. I don't want to aggro an enemy. What I do want to look for I'm looking for a potential item near where I could fall in. What is down there? I got a dog, but it's fine. There, suddenly not my problem anymore. Still, I'm looking for an item near where I could fall in. Maybe that's it. Haha! Shattered Stone Talisman. Raises potency of kicking and stomping skills. Wow. Shattered Linchpin Stone. Linchpin stones are spiritual anchors said to hold the ground in place and quell the fury of earthquakes. When this one shattered, the surrounding town fell into the broken earth. One account claimed that the moon itself had come tumbling down. Tell you what, let's go back to the ruins. From this point, let's get back on the horse, and I will go this way. This shouldn't be so bad, right? I'll ignore the shadow people. And would you look at that? Oh my god! Less than cool, sir. Can you believe this guy? That hit me? Get out of here, dude. Revered Spirit Ash, yay! I really don't like that enemy. I might be out of his range. That would be amazing. Tell you what, let's get really out of his range. That is a decent fall. Didn't even hurt. White flesh mushroom, don't really care. I can keep falling. I'll check up here while I can. String, wow. Yeah, that's it. Where the hell am I? I could still ride the horse. Wow. That looks tempting. Where does the other way lead? Dead end. Golden Horn Tender. I made the right decision. Okay. Golden Arcs. Sorcery of the Inquisitors of the Tower, wielded as an incantation of the Spiral. A swing of the arm releases a procession of golden arcs. Charging enhances potency. The arcs resemble barbs, a known symbol of coercive questioning. Okay. Where am I going? Shadow Sunflower, that's new. A large flower that blooms facing the scatter tree. Found near the scatter tree. These flowers, veiled in shadow and covered in impenetrable thorns, are suffused with profound holiness, much akin to the scatter tree itself. If you say so. This is strange. How far up do you think it goes? I did go down quite a while. What a thrill. Okay, there's light. Bonny Village. A lot of jars here, and I could summon right off the bat. Oh, Scattertree Blessing and Revered Spirit Ash Blessing. Cool. Loads of jars. Oh. Hefty cracked pie. I'll take that. Okay, enough shadow people here. Jeez, did I wake up the whole village? Whoa, whoa. Greater Potentate. You're the guy with the cookbook, aren't you? Nicely done, sir. You fight like, wasn't there that one woman in the base game who had a giant cleaver? I'm vaguely reminded of, Maneater Mildred. But weren't you that person who was the, I forgot what, that like specifically the hunter of the people who work for, that assassin house? Anyway, you're no longer my problem. You were a little scary. Are you kidding me? You don't have a drop or anything? Broken rune. Wow. Well, that was it. That was the Greater Potentate. Were they everything you'd hoped for? Kukri. Somewhat interesting. Okay, that's enough of that. Cool. All my healing's back. And there it is. The Bonny Butchering Knife. Well, we certainly saw that in action. Weapon of the Greater Potentates of Bonny Village. An outsized butcher's cleaver used to dismember human bodies in the making of the great jars stored in the jails. Ugh. Restores a very small amount of HP when it squarely strikes an enemy. Nice. Unique skill, Hone Blade. Perform a stroking action to sharpen blade, honing its cutting edge and increasing amount of HP recovered. The Greater Potentates treasure the tools of their practice. Yeah, I'll bet they do. Nice. Well, no longer my problem. Human Bone Shard. Living Jar Shard. Living Jar Shard. I can ride the horse, which is very nice. No trap, huh? Well, I'll take that Revered Spirit Ash. Oh, okay, maybe there was a little something. There's a dog. Obnoxious, but we got it. Wasn't too bad to get to the other side. No projectiles. Oh man. I guess the flavor text did say multiple, but come on. Oh. I love that. That's so intimidating. Wow. Wow. Huh. This is kind of funny. If the other guys want to come up and reach me, then that's alright. Okay. That's fine. There we go, let's fall. Really? I was doing a charge and everything? How annoying. You know what? Okay, got him. Still don't drop anything, do you? Okay. Bye. No projectiles. Did I just see what I thought I saw? Oh, I totally did. How obnoxious. Alright, well. I'll be over here. Oh wow, you came back quickly. Cool. Okay, flawless victory. Still no drops from these potentates, though. What are you gonna do? Anyway, I'll take out the shadow people just so I'm not followed by projectile users. I do not intend to be hit from the back. And I got most of my healing back. That was nice. Another hefty cracked pot, can't complain. Before I cross the bridge... Okay, just wildlife, nothing to worry about. Oh, mother. Here it is. Okay. Well, I went north. Let's go south. Again, I can summon. That fall is not happening. I do not intend to be followed. There's my heal back. Where did you come from? Off the big one. What a useful ability. I should make greater use of that. Let's go about there. Let's see if I have an easy way of getting back up topside. I may not. Worst case, I can teleport. I'll have to fight all the shadow people again, but the potentates will be gone. I think we're good. No pressure with this rope bridge. At least it's not rickety. Bunch of cages. Oh, wow. We got spider scorpions. Okay, okay. But now there's another. Cool. Oh, that's a tough one. Why are you here? Frightening enemy. That is enough of that. What a scary thing to be suddenly ambushed by. Goodness gracious. Goodness gracious. Well, we got something to look forward to here. What is this? Bonny gel. Very nice. I could certainly use the rest. Well, let's see how I can best navigate. Oh good, we're doing this again. This place goes really deep. We got the jar parts. Probably better that didn't hit me. Disgusting. I can navigate this, but to what extent? Right? Do I go all the way down? Really? I was blocking, but I guess they have a grab. Sir. Bolts. I'm just not learning, am I? I can drop down there, but you know what? I will actually try descending the jars. At least I've gotten rid of some nasty ambushes, right? What if I do land on these jars? What happens? Anything? Am I going to pay for this? Is this a terrible idea? Whoa. See that thing running from around a corner. Gross. Yep, there's always something. Goodbye. Another hefty cracked pot, thank you. Now where? I could see one of those bodies all the way across. I am not falling here, that will not end well, so let's go into the other room. Give me a break. Is this really just a dead end? Is there somewhere else I'm supposed to go? Okay. So it's not to go down, it's to go up. So this was a secret area and not the way to progress. I'm probably supposed to fall down that little square hole we saw before. I guess I didn't check this room. Well, there's an interesting item in there, but I can't get it. So, I guess we'll just advance the traditional way. Here it is. Okay, broken rune and no ambush so far. I don't see anything this way. There are two ways. That's a lot of enemies. I think I'll go the other way for now, but... okay. I will also stop these guys from ganging up on me. Okay. Alright. Now which way is which? Where am I coming from? What's happening? This is the way I fell in. What if I do further pursue the other direction? I think this actually is the way I want to go. Oh good, a giant rat. Compared to the other giant rats, come on, man. Actually scary. Ugh. Okay, I feel a little bit better. Now where's your other... There we go. So far, so good. Smithing stone 2 times 4. I guess I'll climb. Whoop. Too many of these disgusting enemies, huh? Stalwart Horn Charm +2. We have the greatly raises robustness and vastly. We've gone from an accoutrement worn by the ancestral followers to ceremonial accoutrement worn by Horn Scent. Horns are sublime artifacts to Horn Scent, and their presence confirms the belief that they are a chosen people. Only the repeated sprouting of fresh horns can create a tangled horn, which is viewed as an irrefutable symbol of primacy. Well, that'll take me back to the earlier area in the dungeon, but I don't need to do that. I'll just go back down the other way, right? I've explored the path of the rats, we've come to a dead end. Now I can simply go back. And we're back. Easiest thing in the world, right? I took out all those slimes, so let us simply advance. Whoop. Okay, that's the end of that. Broken Rune. So this was a dead end. Well, there has to be some other way to go. The rats did take me to a potential loop to go back to where I came from, but there's also this path. Okay. A lot of these enemies down here, huh? Invigorating cured meat. Yeah, no way that's a fight room. Oh. Hello, sir. Can you help me? Oh, we got little jars. I better be careful. Oh, he just missed. I was too short. Ha. There's more of you? Guys, come on. There, you done surrounding me? How many of you are there? Goodbye again. Whoop. Where do you guys come from? I'm running out of heals. Okay, Lost Ashes of War. I'll take it, I guess. You guys... I hope I don't get punished for this. Innard meat. Okay. Always feels good to clear these places out. No more ambushes, man. Silverhorn Tender, and some enemies. Once again, I block, but I don't dodge. I am really running out of heals. No ambushes, please. Oh. This place really does keep going down, doesn't it? That said, you want to see a secret? Oh, we're back up. Oh, we're even higher up. Now that's a secret. The night set. Helm of Night. Bottomless black helm, cool to the touch. Flowing lines in the seeming shape of a fingerprint adorn the surface, imprisons the wearer in utterly lightless dark, bestowed upon those born deep underground, ordaining them as sword hands of night. That looks awesome. Armor of Night. Same description, except it says chest armor. Gauntlets are the same. And greaves are the same, but it's an awesome looking set. Bunch of cages here, but otherwise... Wait, what's this? Can I wonder... Again, man. No more ambushes. Ooh. Shield of Night, but that looks gorgeous. A shield awarded to sword hands of night, cast in a bottomless black from which no light can escape. The outer surface is only semi-corporeal, providing reliable defense against attacks that are not physical in nature. Unique skill, Revenge of the Night. Unleashes the Dark of Night imbued with magic power. If used immediately after blocking an incoming attack, its power is absorbed, bolstering the strength of this skill. Wow! Well, I'm back to an earlier place in the dungeon. I forgot about this guy, I never came back here, but that's okay. Broken rune, no problem. Now I gotta navigate back to that lower area and actually advance the dungeon. The good news is that there's no real dungeon in my way to get to that place in the first place. And just like that, we're back to this particular jar, we descend it, and then we actually advance. And we're here. Oh. Less than cool. Good. Moving on. How much lower do you think this dungeon goes? Whoop. Almost scary. Just a monster closet for the raw meat enemy. So disgusting. Oh good, and there's the boss door. Okay, I'm almost certainly dead in this particular fight, but I'll still give it a shot. Who are we fighting? Curseblade Labyrinth. Whoa. Oh, not one of these. I hate the curse blades. That's enough of that. Oh, okay, well. Wow, that was fast. Curseblade Mira. That was remarkably fast. Attacks immediately after being summoned. Curse blades appear to dance when they spin their shimmering circular blades. These ascetics, who failed to become tutelary deities, were a scourge for those who attempted to invade the Hornsand homeland. Long ago, before the land was overshadowed by invasion, this scourge was shunned, and the curse blades were imprisoned. It was during this confinement that Mira met Labyrinth, and upon her death, Labyrinth was plunged into a devastating darkness. Wow. Alright, well, my work here is done. Nothing else here, I guess I'll just leave. We're out. And somehow something immediately died and I got 60 runes. I am going to teleport back to the Bonny Village. There it is. And now let us quickly level. I had forgotten. Pushing Arcane is very nice because not only does it power up my weapon, because this particular sword I use uses Arcane, but also it increases Discovery. And that's just nice. Well, there we go. A lot of weird jar stuff around here, but for now it is time to stop the installment. Well, we certainly made a lot of progress today, didn't we? We finally fought that character in Morth Ruins, checked out some weird new areas, and found Bonny Village, which had 3 greater potentates. Not anymore. And we even tackled a mini dungeon with a boss that is an enemy I have incredible difficulty with, but with a Mimic tier, we just absolutely annihilated that thing. So much the better, because now we can go even further through Bonny Village. Until next time, everyone.